Hey y'all. Hey. If you ever listen to me talk and the things that I value and the things that I want to say I'm promoting, number one is Jesus. We know that we're promoting Jesus, but the points or the areas that I have focused in on is therapy. And I like to say therapy. Oh, it's one of them. And I like to say therapy and Jesus. They definitely go hand in hand. I've grown to learn that and experience it throughout my walk of healing. Now, that verse that you saw in the beginning, I shared before, and it's the prime example. So that's great practical wisdom. I don't like to say worldly wisdom because it makes it seem like it's tainted in some way, like it's not good advice. In most situations, it is. But when you lay down your life for Christ and is walking with Christ, this is why therapy and Jesus has to go hand in hand. You can't have healing and growth without Jesus. Because I guarantee you, David didn't want to be hidden away just dealing with sheep. I guarantee you, David didn't want to be running from Saul for all those years before he actually stepped into his kingship. I'm going through David right now. God is speaking and growing me and pruning me through David's story. So that's why that was prevalent. But we can go through many people in the Bible that were not in places where the environment was making them feel comfortable. And I'm literally smack dab in the middle of some uncomfortability and have been for a while. So this is why you need Jesus, because that uncomfortability grows you. And the intention of that quote is basically like, don't step into abuse and let people abuse you, which is a great advice in many situations, but not all. Sometimes we walk a walk with God of faith and he tests us on, will our focus be on the problem and everybody else, or will it be on him and trusting him, his sovereignty and his ability to bring you full circle and bring you through some things. Because sometimes you're there to learn things and sometimes you're there to be a help to someone else. So very plain example, you might be at a work environment that triggers all your triggers, but God is testing you. Are you going to believe your triggers, or are you going to believe me and be at peace no matter what comes against you? Because just because we're walking with God does not mean we won't be tried. And the weapons won't prosper, but they may form. And you have to be on solid ground. And the solid ground is the faith in God and not in what you see and what you experience. So we got to have faith in Jesus. Well, therapy and Jesus. Faith is always first. And so I'll end with this quote at the end, and I hope it helps you. I don't know these people at the bottom, and I decided not to look them up because I didn't want it to discourage me from posting it, because the message is the same that I've released on this TikTok.